yo, it's the Gemini Trader. Charts go up, charts go down, but we stay
Hello
major.
traders, this is Zane from the Gemini Trader. Something really funny just happened. I recorded the previous video, but I didn't even realize that I was not even recording. So that was a pseudo recording. Anyways, let's get back to business. We've had one hell of an NFP week, as you can see here. We had a huge sell-off. Let's just start off by starting with our weekly chart. I'm going to start off by marking the all-time highs as always, and secondly, that's actually literally 3,500. Literally, yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to mark off my previous week candle. As you can see, this area has become a very interesting zone. So if you have any single week closing above this zone, that means we will be looking to push up, which I think is coming really soon. Okay, and as you can see also with the NFP, we had a huge sell-off. This candle closed week bullish, which means that tomorrow in the coming week, um, I'm, I, the way I'm looking at is for the candles to respect the resistance and keep pushing down, hence giving up some really interesting setups. So I'm going to mark, I have already marked this resistance at 3355, and I'm going to mark my support at somewhere here 3207, and I'm going to mark, let's mark one more support here at around 3305. I really doubt the mark is going to go this mark is going to touch that level, but it's better to be prepared than being sorry. All right, so now I'm going to go on to my daily chart. Now we have some really clean ranges here, so I'm going to readjust my resistance at 3380 and 82. And I'm going to mark one more resistance at the 3430 and 31. We have this huge wick to fill, and I'm going to mark this support at 3286 and 87. I'm going to adjust this support to here and this support to here at 2978 and 79. Okay, that looks pretty solid. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. And let's go down to the 4 hour. For the 4 hour, we're going to readjust our zones. So this will be now 3390. The other zone I'm going to mark will be 3365. And then this is going to be, I'm going to move my support to 23271 and 72. And I'm going to mark this support as well. So we have, let's see how it goes as we go down to the lower time frame. Okay, this is almost a 100 pip range here. So this is really interesting. This is a good trading zone. There's one big clean candle. It's a good zone. All right, and now I'm going to mark this resistance as well. 3293, that gives us almost about 200 pips. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust the zone. I'm going to bring it up to 3395, and this one to 3370, and this one to here, and I'm going to mark one more support at this level. This is a good level, so if the market breaks below, then definitely we are breaking down. But previously, as you can see, market tested that level and then boom, it just went all the way back up. And yeah, I'm going to mark this here. Yeah, I think that looks really solid. Let's go down to 1 hour and readjust our zones as well. 1 hour, I'm going to bring it down to the even figure 3400, and I'm going to bring this resistance to 3374 and 75. Let's bring it down to 373. Let's make another resistance at 3332, and this looks pretty solid. I'm going to use this support. It's up to you whether you want to use that or that. I would rather use this because then it will give me another confirmation. If the candle closes below an hour candle, I am looking to fill that gap with one big fat green candle. So that's what I'm going to use. For me, that looks pretty solid. Yeah, but I'm forgetting. I need to mark one zone though, and that zone is this one. Yeah, this is again the green clean candle, 3364.03 and 0.37. Yeah, let's go down to 30 minutes and then we'll talk about our game plan. So in 30 minutes, let's see what we have on the left. Your left side is like a rear view mirror for your car. It tells you what's happening, so you got to be really careful. This is something you can't ignore. You can't afford to ignore. That will be a detrimental mistake if you do that. So I'm going to mark this support as well at 3280, and I'm going to mark one more zone, and that will be, yes, you guessed it right. It is this one, 3288 and 87. If the candle closes below, clean range to fill. And okay, and yeah, I'm gonna mark one more zone. Okay, so as you all know, the darlings of the US politics, Trump and Elon Musk, they had the worst breakup in the history of breakups. So our market is going to be really volatile, especially the indices. Um, Tesla stock is can play a catalyst role for the Dow and Nasdaq. So we're gonna have to be really careful if you are trading the indices. But right now we are marking chart for the gold. So let's just talk about that. I'm gonna mark one more support here. This is the clean support. We grab the liquidity and close bullish. So usually when that happens, just like we discussed before, usually when that happens, you will and the candle will open with a bullish gap. Okay, so it will open with a bullish gap, and because it closed, weak. The previous candle was weak, bearish. So I'm not going to be trading on the Asian session. I'm more interested in trading for in the London and New York session. So my trade idea will look something like that. I want a candle to close above this range with a good wick, create a support, and then target these levels, and then all the way back up. If I miss this move, which is a really high probability because the candles can open with a big gap. So if I miss that move for buys, I want to utilize that range. So I'm gonna be waiting for the support to be created somewhere here. Then I'm gonna enter as the candle breaks the previous body, for example, like that. And I'm going to target these levels 20, 50, 80, and 100. That's what I'll be looking for. So for sales are looking honestly more promising. So for sell, let's suppose the market open with a bearish gap. Okay, I will be looking for a resistance and then hit these levels 1, 2, and 3. And if the market, sorry about that, man, I don't know why people they add me there. Anyways, if I miss this opportunity, next what I'll be looking to do will be for the candle. Let's say if I miss this zone during the Asian session and the market dips down there, what I'll be looking for. Let me just try to make it clear because that would be very confusing. So what I'll be looking for is the candle. Let's say if I miss this entry over here, and the market comes down to this level, I'm gonna be looking at all the charts from all the time frame. My old bias needs to be aligned, like sell a daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes can be bullish, but at least 30 minutes. All these time frames need to be aligned, and I'm going to look for a resistance, and then I'll be looking for 20, 50, 80, and 100 pips. Okay, so this is something what I'll be looking for. 1, 2, 3, and then changing my SL to break even. The CPI is around the corner, fellas. So make sure you trade safe. Do not gamble. And if you find some value in this content, don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your mates. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.
Moves, don't lose your grip. Learn stack that cash. With Gemini, let's make it splash.